So this is the second event, parallel event, which we organized last Friday. Unfortunately, we couldn't manage for all of you as we planned to arrange in SF1. But we conducted in SF1 with around 200 students. So sorry for that time, we couldn't manage this place. But today we arrange again, same session. And before starting, I should thanks to who arranged this event, even the Friday and this session, that is your 30 student Tanidu and Dilak and his friends. So because whatever I am discussing here, I already discussed with them, energy student, but they are the one who wanted to share with everyone, as all of you should get the chance to publish something and how to apply those things in CV, those things. So credit should goes to Tanidu. Even he mentioned not to mention his name, but I am mentioning he is the one behind this all the program. And then some other students also supported. And thank you very much for nice organizing this event. And why we are discussing this research and project? First thing is, when you graduate, all of you can get the degree. If you have 2.0 GPA, all of you can get the degree. That's not a problem. But if you want to add something special for your CV, if you want to apply for a job, or if you want to apply for higher studies, then you should have something special other than other students. That's why we are doing research and publications, projects, and those things will give you some extra credit comparing with other students. Because especially when you apply for higher studies, you have to fight with engineering faculty students. That is the main competitor. You don't have competition with science faculty students because they are coming with 3-year degree program. Because after your technology degree, if you are migrating for higher studies, you are going for M.Sc engineering. You are not applying for M.Sc technology, you are applying for M.Sc engineering. We already our student went, even 4 students left yesterday to Norway, so they reached just now 1 hour ago. So they are going for M.Sc engineering. At the same time, engineering students are also going for same course, M.Sc engineering. So like what I did there in the Norway, M.Sc engineering, environmental engineering, my students yesterday left to same university following here degree, technology degree, but they are following now M.Sc engineering from mid of this August. So as you are going there, even engineering faculty students also going. So you should have some special ability or special characteristics to compete with those engineering students. That's why you should have this type of research and publication, because during the undergraduate time in engineering faculty, we are not doing this. So we haven't done this. When we graduate, I had no single publications. So we graduated with 0 publications, but those days there was no big competition. But now you have huge competition, several engineering faculties and technology faculties. So you have to win this, then you should have something extra, then this is the opportunity. End of 4 years, all of you can, if you work hard, then all of you can get the first class or second upper. Else you can get second lower, or anyway you can get the degree if you have 2.0 GP. That's not a big problem. But if you have some publications, then you have some special things to get selected for those scholarships, special qualifications. That's why we are doing this. And as an example, if 2 students apply for same scholarship, one with the first class, other one with the second upper, but if that second upper student has at least 1 publications, that second upper student can get the scholarship, not that first class student. Because there are many first classes. If we consider your parallel batch here in Sri Lanka, all the engineering faculties, technology, there are many first classes. But who has publications and then has the first class, then it is rare case. So even you have second upper, that's okay if you have enough publications. All the students, 4 students left yesterday. Yesterday they left Colombo. They reached just now to Oslo. All 4 students with the second upper. None of them with the first classes. So doesn't matter you have second upper, you can still have chance to get the scholarship to Europe, Australia or USA. But you should do some extra things to add for your qualifications. That's why we are conducting this session. And otherwise, in fifth semester, all of you having research methodology subject, but following that subject, theoretical, you will learn some theory, but you will not learn how to write a research paper, how to publish, and where to publish those things. So we will discuss some basic information related to those things today. So end of the session, if you have any question, you can ask. So I will discuss basic information. First thing we will discuss, identify the subject. If it is a research, first thing is we have to identify a subject. In which area we will do the research. As an example, if you are from ICT department, you can identify maybe developing a sensor which detects alcohol or something. So something like that. So first thing you have to identify the field, which subject area you are going to do the research. Maybe even you are from ICT, you can still do a research in another field. That doesn't matter. Your educational field and your research area no need to be in the same line. You can still change your research area. At the same time, if someone can do the research in those things in the communication technology or something, at the same time he can do research in solid waste management. Doesn't matter. So you can do in different field. It doesn't have to align with your area of the undergraduate. After you identify the subject, then we have to do the literature review. Literature review means once you identify the subject, you have to check what other people has already done in that area. So that those things how you will manage. We have to search online. I will show you few search engines and search websites how to find the literature review, how to conduct the literature review to identify what other people has done in that subject. Why do we have to do that? Once we do the literature review, then we will know up to which level what other people has done the research in that subject. After that, you can identify the gap. What you have to do extra. So once you complete the literature review, then you will know up to this level they have done the research. As an example, if we consider solid waste problem in Sri Lanka, if you do the literature review online to identify what other people has already done, then probably you will find several documents, several journal articles. People has done theoretically they went to the field and they have identified this much tons of solid waste generating every year. These are the things currently going on to manage the solid waste and those things. Then after you have to decide what to do to cover this subject. Maybe they haven't done anything, how to utilize the solid waste to something useful. Then like that you have to identify the gap. After you, that is also called problem identification. I will mention later why do we need that word as well, because when you have in the final year you have to write project proposal during your research project, then you need these words, you need these topics to complete your proposal. Then after you identify the gap, you have to decide the objectives. As an example, if I take the same example, solid waste issues in Sri Lanka or municipal solid waste problems in Sri Lanka, your objectives may be calculate the amount of solid waste generating in Sri Lanka. Then categorize the solid waste generating in Sri Lanka. Categorize means maybe plastic waste, glass waste or food waste and those municipal waste, those things. Like that categorize. Maybe our next objective is how to utilize the solid waste. Some waste you can recycle, some waste you can use as a biogas generation or compost generation or maybe bioethanol generation if it is a fruit waste or vegetable waste, like that. So those objectives you have to decide. And this is the exact way of even writing your final year research. and research proposal, research report. So you need this information. And then you have to decide what is the methodology you use to apply. Assume now same issue, solid waste problem. You decided you are going to use vegetable waste to generate the ethanol. You can use the vegetable waste or fruit waste to generate ethanol. So methodology means you have to decide which method you will apply here. Then probably you have, if you are food related student, then probably you know. First you have to do the fermentation. Then after fermentation, what is the fermentation procedure? And then what is the enzyme you will use? And then after you have to decide after fermentation those whatever fermented ethanol, how you will distill and recover. Those things you have to explain. That is called methodology. Then after you generate the ethanol using your vegetable or fruit waste, how to analyze whether that is ethanol or not. Those things you have to write for methodology. At the end you have to mention what is the time period you will end this project. Starting time to final research report submission or final journal paper publishing time. So those things you have to decide. That is the time period. So here I mentioned do the literature review. Now I will show you how to do the literature review. If you select a topic, and my topic is solid waste management in Sri Lanka. If you just search in Google, most of the things coming there are websites. When you are doing quality project, quality journal paper writing, you should not use websites, because anyone can upload a website, anyone can create a website and it will be available. So content in the website, there's no regulations. No one here to check whether whatever you have written in the website are true or not. So better you skip websites. If you have to use the website, you have to use some websites which published by either university or some organization. Otherwise there are multiple websites. So if you just search in the Google that topic, then it's coming, most of these are websites. But instead of just searching in the Google, if you search same thing, typing PDF at the end, same solid waste management in Sri Lanka, but at the end I have written PDF, then you will download all the PDF files there. So whatever the materials published in the journals and conferences, those things available online, then those things will appear here as a PDF version. So with the title you can type just a PDF, then those things will come. So if you download these things, you can refer those things in your journal article writing or research paper writing, because it is already in the website or in some journal. This is the one way of searching the literature review part. And then second thing is, you can, instead of Google, you can use the ResearchGate. ResearchGate is some platform like Facebook. All the researchers are there. So it's around 17 million researchers are there in the ResearchGate. Whoever doing the research, whoever has done the research, most of the university students, postgraduate students or professors, they all having ResearchGate account. We have account. Most of our students having account. You can create an account. Just go to the ResearchGate, then you can create your own account. What is the advantage of the ResearchGate? Once you publish a research paper, you can upload that research paper into this your ResearchGate profile. Then if someone else searching your topic or material related to your topic, they can see your documents. They can download your document and they can refer your document as well. So now assume you are going to do the research in solid waste management in Sri Lanka. You just go to the ResearchGate. This is my ResearchGate. So you can type there that topic, solid waste management in Sri Lanka. Then all the research publications, journal publications in that topic is coming here. This is easier than the Google searching, because all the published materials are here.